We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Truckers trucking.
We are trucking, not trucks, but I'm still driving down a highway, and I'm in Wyoming. Welcome back to Truckers Trucking with Trucks, the pro LGBTQ plus podcast.
Stop it. Just stop it right there. Just stop. Just stop right there. We're not. Okay.
The only
I'm so mad at you too.
LGBTQ plus podcast.
I was getting irritated
galaxy
right now because I'm like, all right, how the fuck are you still having issues connecting? Because you connect your phone to everything else, and then you're like, hello, can you hear me now? I'm like, damn, dude, still having those issues? Not even in your truck.
It was connected to. And you're like, I can't really hear you that well. I figured it was connected to a car, so you'd be able to hear me because the speaker's right here by my mouth. Because I am not trucking with the truck today. I am trucking in a car. I am carring and a carriando.
So basically, I want to start this off by spreading some good news. My daughter Zoe is doing really good in school. She has like really good scores in reading, math, everything.
What grade is she in?
First.
Well, I mean, if you're not having good grades in first grade, then
you're retarded. I know, and I'm glad she's not retarded. I'm glad she's not retarded. I'm just saying, I'm proud of her. She's learning.
That's good though. She's gonna be smarter than her father.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I always tell my nieces and my
smarter than her father.
I always tell my nieces and my daughter that they're smarter than.
Don't be dumb.
Than us,
they have to be smarter than
their parents. Grader. They're smarter than us. Than we were at their age. You know, like I wasn't trying to tell them you guys are smarter than us right now, but you guys are smarter than us. How do you say it? In a sense of when we were your age, we were stupid. We're like, huh? We don't even speak English, dog.
Yeah, but at the same time, they are emotionally weaker than us because you can't bully them.
I bully my daughter all the time. But you're right, she's a little softer than I was. She's a lot softer than I was at her age.
Exactly.
She was
No, but you know why though? Because she's not trucking with the truck.
I was a huge crybaby. Yeah, I was a huge crybaby as a kid, so I can't really say she was softer. But
well, you grew up a mama's boy.
I wouldn't say so. I grew up in the year up until 5 years. I was just a normal mellowed out kid. Didn't really. I don't know. My dad would spank the shit out of me if I cried or if I did something stupid. I feared him.
So if your dad was alive when you held that firework, he probably beat the shit out of you?
Probably. To pull out his belt and be like, "I la chingada madre." Yeah, dude. He was hardcore.
Grabbed your fucking. He would have grabbed your bloody hand and started hitting you. Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself! And getting blood smeared all over your face.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. So basically, no, but you know what I mean. We have more companionship for kids, now than the emotional part. Yeah, for sure. My sisters would recollect more of the hitting than I would because I was too young. But yeah, my sisters would get hit with 2x4s and get spanked with them. I remember one time, yeah, I guess, yeah, dude, spanking with the 2x4. One time, my dad did that, and we were already living in the U.S. without papers, of course. Well, me, I was the only one with papers, but
yeah,
I guess my sister Betsy and Gloria, my other sister Gloria, were arguing, and they were on the swing sets, and they were arguing over something, I don't know, and my dad had enough already, and he like grabbed the freaking like a 2x4 and started spanking them or spanking. I think the older sister Betsy spanked her or something happened, and then whatever. They went on to the next day at school, and the next day at school they called my mom to the office. They're like, "Hey, your kid has marks on her butt or something like that." And I guess like then I maybe my like sister was like, "Hey, like I'm sorry, my butt hurts or something." So they checked it out, and they're like, "What happened?" They're like, "Oh, my dad spanked me." Like not trying to get our dad in trouble. She was just like, "Oh yeah, it's like normal, it's like whatever." And and then they called her and they're like, "Yeah, you can't do that. And at least not here in the U.S. You can't do that because next time they're gonna call the
Get
cops."
that
They're like, she's
shit
like,
back
"Oh,
to
okay."
Mexico.
Pretty much. I remember going to school in Mexico, and I remember like I don't know what I did something. I forgot what I did, but they the teacher themselves spanked me. Like I forgot. I don't know if I like shitted myself. I don't know. I was like little though, dude. I was like under 5. I did something where I didn't
You
fucking.
shit yourself and
I
they
can't remember
spank
what
you
it
and they
was.
smear the shit in more.
No, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember getting spanked by one teacher one time, and like that was like it was still not outlawed back then, like to not hit the other like other people's kids. But I don't know if it was that if I shit myself, if I did something like actually like bad. But yeah, they spanked me, and in the U.S. it's been outlawed for like I don't know how many years. But yeah, they told my mom, yeah, don't do that. Like you're gonna. It must have been like in the '90s when that happened, like the early '90s or something. But yeah, they or no, yeah, in the '90s. But they ended up telling my mom like, don't do that. And my mom got scared, so she told my dad, don't hit him with the 2x4 no more.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you are.
I'm in Wyoming right now. Service
Oh
ain't too
wow,
good.
best service area.
Yeah,
And then
freaking.
let me
So, yeah, you should have seen
yeah,
how much it snowed yesterday, dude. Like 4 to 5 inches in about an hour and a half. Shit came down, dude. It was fucking
4 to
crazy.
5 inches. That's a huge amount of anything,
Exactly, dude.
let alone
It's
snow. Fuck.
like people, bitches be complaining that you're less than your 4 incher, and then it's like 4 inches could do some damage. I mean, there
Right?
was trucks rolled
I mean,
over, highways shut down. 4 inches could do a lot of work.
dude, 4 inch. Imagine getting stabbed with a 4 inch knife, dude. You're gonna tell me that's not gonna do any damage? Yeah. Anyways,
But yeah,
I was
so I'm not.
delivering.
I'm not. Uh huh.
Yeah,
Oh, you made your delivery this morning?
yeah. I made my delivery in Georgia, and so I was making my delivery, and I ended up um like getting there. I untarped. By the way, like somebody said, like when I tarped this load from Colorado coming to Georgia, the guy who loaded me was like, "Oh, hey, there's another truck gonna be needing to park here. Do you mind continuing over there?" And I go, "Oh yeah, I'm all done." He goes, "Oh, you're all done?" I was just like finishing up like 2 more bungees and that's it. And he's like, "Man, you work fast." And I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And I guess I mean I think I work all right. Like I don't take too much time. Like I'm just doing my work. I don't go all fucking fast, but I just do my job. And when he said that, I was like, okay, cool. And then I didn't really think about it too much until like today. I delivered, and then there's this other guy, a flatbedder, who comes up to my truck, and he goes, "Hey, did you pick this up from Utah?" And I go, "Nah, Colorado." And he goes, "Oh, okay, okay." And he just stays there outside of my truck. And he's just like this lazy looking Mexican. I don't know. His whole like demeanor was just like, oh, like he's tired. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like whatever. And so he's like just kind of chubby. He's not like fat, but just kind of like a chubby guy, like Mexican looking, Mexican
Uh,
accent, I guess. But he was like he just didn't look like he didn't look. His facial hair was all scraggly. He looked dirty, like which is fine. But I'm just painting the picture of what he looked like. In this type of field, you get a little bit dirty, and that's fine. But he's just like, his hair. He didn't look like he had a haircut in like a while. Anyways, the point. I'm just painting the picture, and then he's just standing outside my trailer. Oh, okay. Because I'm just trying to look to where I can untarp, and I go, yeah, just could you make it right here? He goes, Yeah, I just wanted to see if it was okay with you, or like I think I've got room right where I'm at, and I could tell this guy wanted me to go. Hey man, you need some help? You need some help or something? You know, like, and he's just like, but he was just because he was just standing out there, and I'm just like, I'm in the middle of like doing my paperwork and shit, so I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking say yes right now. I'm like about to back up in a little bit to the door, but I'm like whatever. Like if I had time, like if I wasn't busy, I would have offered, but then I'm glad I didn't
And you
because
would end up doing all the work.
yeah, well I'm glad I didn't because here's why I backed into my spot to get unloaded. I'm still doing paperwork by the way, like it's taking me some time, and I'm now I got my next load to do trips. So I'm pre-planning, I'm putting it into the GPS, the address and shit, and then I'm I'm seeing this guy work. He's untarping, he's unstrapping. This guy's so fucking slow. And then I'm like, whatever, and I'm doing my paperwork. I look back up, like I don't know, 15 minutes later, I see this guy just sitting on his flatbed, looking tired, dude, just sitting, just not even on his phone, not just looking at the ground, sitting on the flatbed, feet dangling on the floor, like off the flatbed, just sitting down. Like I'm like, bro, he only got like one tarp off, and I'm like, are you like? He looked like he was dying, but he just looked lazy, dude. I'm like, damn, bro. Like I told him, like, bro, like I wanted to like tell him like, what the hell? Like, come on, man, like pick it up. Like by the time I got unloaded, like he was still unloading, like he was still charping, unstrapping, and I was like, what a fucking lazy ass flatbedder, dude. Like I don't know if he's a new flatbedder, but he just looked like a lazy ass flatbedder, dude. And I realized then that's when I brought me back to like that what that guy says like, oh, you work fast, so I don't really watch other flatbedders work that much, but when I do, they're usually like on like they're like all right, they just work. But this guy
Yeah.
was lazy, dude, and I'm like, fuck, dude. And then it started making me think. And the reason I'm telling you the story about this flatbedder is because it started reminding me
You
about
love them.
your, yeah. But I'm like, okay, everything to the point where the way he looks doesn't look like he takes care of himself. To the way he talks, the way he's like, huh, like kind of like has this kind of fucking posture, like he just got done fucking working like not that long ago. I'm like, bro, you drove this from Utah. You had a couple days at least to fucking get to Georgia. Like you weren't working like couple like an hour ago. But he just had like this lazy ass demeanor, and like I'm not saying
Did
oh
you
I'm like
recommend
never
steroids to him?
lazy. I would have if I fucking started if I got out of my truck and started helping him. I would have been like hey man, inject this, and I fucking just injected into his vein. But he would have been like woo. He would have done that Ric Flair woo. But yeah, dude, there's a lot of flatbedders out there. They don't give us good reputation, dude. They don't give us the best reputation. Why don't you tell me a little more about your flatbedding experience?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Well,
I've never had no.
how have flatbedders encounters been?
I, I had
Uh-oh, somebody's losing service. This is the rhythm of the night.
some audio quality podcasting.
All right. Do you have better service now? Do you have any better service? Have you ever heard of locking the freaking door? Doggy, you, I don't hear anything you're saying, dude. Cause Robert sucks. Robert sucks. His internet sucks. His phone sucks. Everything just sucks. Okay, let's see.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. How about now?
Dude, I'm going through Wyoming, so service is gonna be in and out.
I know. Well, we'll do a quickie if we need to. But anyways, so tell us about your encounter with the recent flatbedder you've had.
So the reason why I am driving a car right now, this is my horn. You hear the horn?
Yeah. Bam, bam.
The reason why I'm in a Volkswagen Jetta headed to Salt Lake City right now was because the other night, what's today, Friday? So Wednesday night, I pulled into Cheyenne, Wyoming. I went to the Loves first to fuel up because that was my fuel
Yeah.
stop. And then I was like, and then usually around 8 o'clock, usually there's a couple of parking spots left at the Pilot in Cheyenne. So I hauled ass over there, which is basically just across the street. Pulled in there and there was no spots available. It was nothing but reserved. So I was like, fuck. So then I was like, oh, well, because there's another area. There's a McDonald's right there with a lot of truck, like a lot of truck parking.
Okay.
And so I pulled in there and I was like, all right, there was a lot of spaces there. So I pulled in there and I parked, and there was enough space on my right side for about 6 more trucks to fit, and there was enough space on my left side for 2 trucks to fit.
Okay. So you were like in the middle of like you had a bunch of openings.
Yeah, there was plenty of space on both sides of me.
Okay.
So I go to my I shut down everything. I go to my sleeper. I make me a couple sandwiches. I have a salad that I bought at Walmart. I'm just sitting there munching on my salad, eating my sandwiches, watching Always Sunny, just ha ha ha, ha, just enjoying life, laughing, LOLing out loud at Always Sunny, because
Right.
it is a
Right.
funny ass show. And then out of nowhere, I feel my truck just like rock, but it was really windy in Lincoln, Nebraska that morning. So in my head, it felt exactly like when it gets real windy.
Okay.
So I was like, oh damn, the wind caught up to me. And then out of nowhere, I heard, and boom, and my truck just goo. I'm like, what the fuck? So I open up my curtain, and there's a fucking trailer right there. He had fucking blind for some fucking reason, because he's like fucking, because flatbedders are fucking retarded. They don't know how to fucking back.
Hey.
He could have easily had made a fucking U-turn, kind of like a U-turn, and then did a straight back next to me. But this fucking moron decided to fucking blindside from the fucking street for some reason and fucking cut his trailer to where like the middle to the front of his trailer smacked right into my fucking hood of my truck.
So
and then the fucking retard pulls up a little bit and then decides, well, let me try this again, and he fucking hits me again.
He hits you twice?
I'm blowing my fucking horn. Brr, brr.
Does he not know?
I don't know. I was fucking pissed, dude. I was fucking pissed. So I
put my fucking paint a picture. Okay, you put your shoes on.
I put my fucking shoes on.
You put your thong on.
I put my thongs on. Yes, I put my flippy floppies on. And I fucking get out of the truck. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm fucking pissed, dude. What the fuck? Why the fuck are you even fucking parking so fucking close to me, you fucking
You
idiot?
start saying that?
You stupid motherfucker! He had his fucking, I was looking, he had his fucking windows up. He wasn't even fucking, he didn't have his windows down or anything.
Oh my god.
I'm like, motherfucker, you fucking idiot! And then he gets out of the truck, and this motherfucker is about a foot taller than me. And he's fucking big, dude. Like, if we would have fought, dude, it would have been a challenging fight.
Oh man! So what is his?
He gets.
What is his race?
He's the white guy.
White guy. How old is he?
White guy, goatee, probably maybe a little bit older than me. And he gets out of his truck, and I see his hands. His hands are fucking shaking. He's just, oh my god, man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
Damn. So you're like you're approaching him with this like angry demeanor, because I feel like
yes.
You're like, hey man, it's okay, or I think you're amping it up.
I'm fucking pissed, dude. No, I'm fucking pissed.
And then I told that motherfucker.
No, I told him, I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, funny if you like start
a fucking bitch, dude. I'm just like, son of a fucking bitch. I was like, motherfucker. Like, I was fucking pissed. Dude. I'm just fucking. And he goes, well, I'm calling my dispatcher right now.
Can you continue the story with you, Black, though? Like, you turning gangster?
No, not right now.
Okay. All right. So what
But
the
I'm
fuck,
fucking
dog?
pissed. I'm fucking pissed. And
Okay.
he goes, I'm calling my dispatch right now. He goes, I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. I'm just like, I'm like, all this fucking room. All this fucking room. I told him. So I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh fuck, dude.
Huh? What happened?
So you're telling him all of this?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yo,
Can you hear me?
you sound robotic.
Yo, yo, yo.
And we lost him. How the hell did you lose service, dude? You're in Georgia. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo.
Yo, 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 yo.
Oh, you're almost
Hold
back.
on.
I'm driving down the road and I'm flirting
How
with
about
disaster. Bow. Yo,
now?
you there? Oh, you're there.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
So then he goes, oh, I'm so sorry, it's my fault. I know it's my fault. I know it's my fault. I'm like, well, yeah. And I'm calling my dispatch right now.
Yo.
I'm letting him know.
Is it me or is
Can you
it
hear me?
you?
It's you, because I have bars right now.
Hey, is it me or is it you?
I can hear you.
Yo, yo. It actually might be me, which is crazy. Yo.
Awesome audio quality podcasting.
All right. Is it me or is it you, dude? I think it's you. But I could be wrong. Yo. Of course it's him. So we're gonna be back. We'll be back with quick interruptions.
I'm kind of retarded.
You see, we're all kind of retarded. Alrighty. And he's back. Let's see.
Can you hear me
Hey,
now?
can you hear me now? Yes, sir.
All right, fucking Wyoming. But anyway, so he fucking gets a hold of his dispatchers, and I'm on hold. I'm like, I gotta call my dispatcher too. I was like, I don't know, I gotta see what the hell they want me to do. This never happened with this company before. So I get on the phone and I'm just sitting there trying to fucking like calm myself down, right?
Yo,
Can you hear me?
check it out.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Can you? Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. So, anyways, so
Yeah.
I'm on the phone with my I'm just waiting for my dispatcher. I'm trying to fucking calm myself down, and he's trying to talk to me. I just
Oh no. The podcasting. Doggy. Yo, yo, check it out. Do 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 do. Check it out. Check it out, buddy. You're still not there, dude.
Yo.
All right. Yo, we're black. Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Maybe. So, anyways, he's done. He's like trying to get me to like talk to his dispatcher and everything. I'm like, I just put my finger up. I'm like, not right now. I was like, made like a face, like not right now.
You did pretty little
And
pouting face on. Never know.
like, no, I was pissed. And
Yeah.
finally, my night dispatch, fucking answers the phone. I'm like, hey, I was just involved in an accident, and they're like, well, is it your fault? I'm like, no, I was parked. I was in the sleeper berth, and I got hit. And he goes, okay, well, that's the good news because you were driving. I was like, yeah, no shit. So anyway,
Yeah.
like my dispatcher, he got all like the company name, the truck number, license plate number, the DOT number of that guy's company.
Yeah.
And then like after I like talking to my dispatcher, I fucking like I calmed myself down and everything, but I was still like a little fucking just like, damn it, you know. Cause I just got the truck back in like the middle of September. I literally put the fucking license plate on. Like,
Yeah.
and so like. You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
So anyway, so I call I asked my dispatcher, like, do you want me to call the police or anything? And they're like, no, don't worry about calling the cops because all the happened on private property. So the cops are just gonna get there and all they're gonna do is ask, make sure that we exchange information, which we already are doing right now. I was like, all right, cool.
Right.
So like then it was I calmed myself down and then I was able to fucking joke around about it. I told him too. I was like, man, I just got this. I was like, this is a brand new truck. I was like, I got it with 200 miles on it, and it has like 23. Like, fuck. He was like, he fucked up. He was like, fuck. And
What kind of truck did he have?
Fucking nice ass fucking Peterbilt, like with the square nose and everything, all with a bunch of fucking lights.
Square body.
Like
how long has
like
he been trucking?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get that far with him. Yeah, so like after everything, I was able to joke around about him. I'm like, fuck. So like the next morning though, because I had to wait till the sun came up because I didn't know because my light worked, but I had to fucking I had electrical tape. I had electrical tape my fucking light, but I sent you the picture.
Yeah, let's pull it up.
If you want to post it, if you want to. This is the aftermath of what happened to my truck.
License plate and everything.
Cool. Bam. That is what happened to my truck. And as you can see, the headlight was just sitting there dangling all sad and depressed.
Yeah. So basically, yeah.
Was that?
Go
basically
ahead.
what?
No,
So I was like, the next morning I had to wait. Yeah, the next morning I had to wait till the sun came up so I could take pictures, and I needed to take pictures like at the crash site basically. Oh shit, we got some popos right here. So the next morning I went, I was like, fuck. So I went, I got up, I went to the pilot across the street, went, took a shower, walked back, and that guy was still there. Fucking figure, Swift is in the fucking median. Look at that. Look at Swift right here in the median. Look at that shit. You see it? Can you see Swift in the median? Damn, he spun out. Fucking Swift. Damn, his truck's all tore up.
Another Swift.
Damn, son. When'd you learn to truck?
Fucking you.
What's up? I don't know if that's you or me.
I'm going to New York.
Can you hear me? New
Yeah.
York. So anyway, so yeah, the next morning I woke up and like the guy was still there, and I was walking back to my truck and I was taking pictures. He goes, "Hey, do you need me to be here for anything?" I was like, "Nah, we got all the information last night." And he goes, "All right, yeah, I'm sorry." I was like, "Hey," he goes, "Yeah." I go, "Next time, fucking get out and look." He starts laughing. He goes,
You told,
"Yeah, I know." He goes, I was like, "All right." I was like, "Yeah, you be
this
careful. Don't fucking hit anybody. Don't hit anybody else today." And he fucking, I just like, he started laughing and he
this
took
voice
off.
that you're making to make him sound dumb is the same voice you use for everybody.
Yeah, that's just my because everybody else is fucking dumber than me voice.
That's
But yeah, so then I end up fucking taking the truck to our Cheyenne yard. I get there because they wanted to see maybe if I could possibly just fucking take it to Salt Lake City and drop the truck there. So I get to the Cheyenne yard, and the lady goes out and looks at it. She goes, "Yeah, as long as the blinker works, you'll be fine."
right,
I'm like, "All
right.
right." So I go out there and I check, and I'm like, the blinker didn't fucking work. So then I like finally the people like our our accident people like got a hold of me, and they got all the like they're talking to me about it. And the one guy that set me up with this rental and everything, he goes,
Yeah.
"So it happened." He goes, "It happened in the Cheyenne. One of our trucks hit you in the Cheyenne yard." I go, "No, I took it. I took it to the Cheyenne yard." He goes, "Who told you to take it to the Cheyenne yard?" I go, "Whoever I was talking to last night from the risk management thing." And he goes, "You weren't supposed to take that truck over there." I go, he goes, "You weren't supposed to drive it like that." He goes,
Right.
"That's the DOT violation." I
That's
go,
what I
"Well,
was
it was." I was like,
thinking.
"It's 8 miles." I was like, "It's 8 miles down the road," and I was like, "It saved you guys a tow." he goes, "It doesn't." He goes, "That doesn't matter." He goes, "Yeah, you shouldn't have drove it like that. They shouldn't have told you to drive it over there like that. You should have stayed parked, and we would have had it towed over there." I'm like, "Oh, okay, well." He goes, "Yeah, just next time if this ever happens again, just next time, just know that." I was all right, cool. So he didn't put the blame on me because I was told to drive it over there.
True. True.
So yeah, so I fucking started moving all my shit yesterday. So now I'm in this little rental car, a little Volkswagen Jetta. Got all my shit. I had to go to Walmart yesterday and get a fucking another tote for some of my shit.
You mean a container?
A tote, yes.
Never heard anybody ever say, "I'm gonna get a tote."
Yeah, if you go to Walmart, it says totes in the fucking
That's that's the white people
on.
shit, dude.
Yeah, white is right, Dad. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now I'm on my way to Salt Lake City. I gotta get my truck, my old truck now. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna have it towed to a body shop, and I'm thinking that's probably gonna be about $10,000 because because they're gonna have to replace the whole hood and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
And then who knows what else other damage that they'll find.
You know what the funny thing is? I think I would have asked like, how long have you been driving for? Just want to know.
I was just so pissed off I didn't fucking care.
Do you think did he look inexperienced, or do you think he just made a dumb choice?
I think he just made a fucking retarded ass choice. Because like I said,
Yeah.
he could have pulled in, he could have nosed in, faced towards like the back of my trailer, and then turned sharp right, and then kind of did like almost a side back, but he could have also did like a straight back right there and just parked right next to me.
Right. Maybe he was just trying to practice his blindsiding right next to another car, another truck.
Yeah, but he had like I said though, he had enough fucking spaces for 6 fucking trucks.
That's why I don't take my chances usually. If I see like a lot of room, I'm like, I'm not gonna practice tonight. I'm like, I'm gonna take up all the room I can.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take, like when I was going through training, the trainer said, take up as much space as you want, as much space as is available to you. All
Yeah.
right.
That's hilarious.
But the fucking stupid thing is the whole reason I parked there too, because there was 2 spots open at the Pilot. But I was looking at them, I
Yeah.
was like, there's a reason why these 2 spots are still open, is because to get in there, it's almost fucking impossible to get in there unless you have like a box truck or a shorter
Yeah.
trailer. I was like, there's no way in hell you're fucking getting your truck and trailer in there.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's why I parked across the street too. I was like, if I park over here, if I make my own parking spot, then I'm just gonna get fucking hit. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna fucking even try that. And then I fucking go park over there with all the room in the world, I still fucking get hit.
Yeah, dude. I'd say that sucks, bro, because that sucks. That genuinely does suck.
Well, yeah, because then you gotta get all your shit out of your truck and then put it in a little car. So now I gotta move all this shit and put it. I had to put it in this little car yesterday, and I got my bedding this morning, and now I'm on my way to Salt Lake City to grab another truck that I guess it needs body work that I'm taking because our body shop is in Lincoln. So I'm taking this truck to our Lincoln yard and dropping that truck off, jumping in another car, and going down to Kansas City to grab another truck. So it's just fucking truck swapping like fucking crazy this week.
That sucks. I personally don't think that I don't think that happens to me or you know, city.
I can't hear you. What's up?
Whenever
You're cutting out.
can you know?
Yeah.
In New York. Okay. Yeah, I'm heading to fucking near like Albany, New York.
Albany?
Albany,
Where you pick? Where?
the
You already
capital of
picked
New
up?
York.
Did you already pick up? Yo. You heard me? Yo, 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 yo. I don't know if it's you or if it's me. Who has to pee?
Hey,
Yo.
Roberto.
Can you hear me?
Roberto.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go, you dirty little
All right,
hoe.
my bad. I'll just you know how this fucking internet. It's like me right now. I'm with Verizon, which sucks. They don't dude.
Where the hell are you at?
Like kind of rural.
Yo.
I'm like pretty close to. Oh,
Damn,
I'll get
dude, you
good
sound
service
like a
right now in a
fucking
bit. Like a sexy Latina.
awesome audio quality podcasting.
All right, how do I sound now? Do I sound better?
Better, better,
All right,
much gooder.
cool.
So you already picked up?
No, I'm like 30 minutes away.
Mmm.
Yeah,
Trente minutos.
that's right, buddy. I'm just I got like 4 days to get to New York.
That's like a 2-day drive. Yo.
Yo, my bad, dude. I can't believe I have good service now. I don't know what the fuck. Okay. Anyways, can you hear me now better?
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah. Hopefully it stays like this.
We'll see.
We shall see.
Shall see.
Shall see.
Another snowplow. Snowplows out here putting that work in, dog. Snowplows be putting in that work.
Hell yeah, dude. So yeah, basically that's your experience with the flatbed community.
Yeah, fucking
We are
flatbedders need to learn how to fucking back. Fucking idiots.
on behalf of all of flatbedders.
I'm kind of retarded.
That is true. That is very true.
Okay. We are not the best. We're not known for our backing skills, dude. We're just not.
Yeah, everybody talks shit about flatbedders and their backing.
We're just. But because it's harder for us, because we have the open axles, it's harder, dude. Like to
Yeah, but
swing the trailer.
you could also fucking pull that button to where your front axle will go up.
Not this one. That's only on the 53 footers. The 53 footers have that option. The 48 footers are fixed.
Mm.
Hmm. My so I have a friend that has a friend that went to the pilot somewhere. I don't know if it was in Tucson or someone, but he ended up hitting a tractor, like a truck, because he was trying to make it in the parking spot, and he ended up hitting it and just dipped, right. So he calls my buddy and says, "Hey man, what should I do?" Or no, like he already drove. He called him immediately. He's like, "Dude, I panicked. I drove off." And he goes, "Hey, go back because somebody probably saw you, and fucking go back. Like because it's a felony. You running away, right?"
Mm. Hit and run.
And so then he goes back. And he says the truck that he hit was there no more. So he's like, "Fuck it, whatever." Drives off. So that friend that had the friend that he called for that, he ended up apparently hitting a car. And you know what he did? He got out and he was gonna leave his number and everything, but he saw nobody was looking. He's like, "I'm dipping." And I was like, "You just told your friend to fucking go back, and you're dipping, dude." But
So by friend, you mean you?
no,
You hit
no,
somebody?
definitely not me, buddy. The only thing I've hit so far that I've while backing up, well, I've hit two things. I had a gas pump
Holy
nozzle,
shit.
which is not really hitting it.
Dude, I'm going 100 miles an hour. I didn't realize it.
Damn, vato.
Oh shit! I have my cruise control on.
Yeah, sometimes that's why you should just put your cruise.
Well, it's fucking. It was icy and snowy back there, so
Uh,
cruise control is not meant for icy, snowy conditions.
yeah, true, true.
It's getting more dry out here, so
So yeah, basically he ended up like hitting someone and just tips. He's like, whatever. And then he kind of like got scared and I think he quit like within like a month or a month later, and he just like over the road I can't do it kind of deal. But he's had it's funny because he's had his license longer than me. Technically, he's had it for like over a year longer than me.
uh,
But I have more experience because although he collected his license a year before me, I did. When I started trucking, and I have more trucking experience than he does. I started trucking. I used as soon as I got my license, I used it. He didn't use his for like a year or so, more than a year, like 2 years or something. And he got in with the company. He's like, "Hey man, I really want to have a CDL. I'll be really good." And he was there for like a year and a half, which is good for them. Good for him. It worked out. And then with that experience, he ended up uh, getting a other job, a better like another job, and then with that experience, he ended up getting over the road again. And he went back. He's like, "It's not for me," because he says it because he has his kid, and I get it. I get it.
do you? Do you get it?
Not really, because I'm like, fuck that shit. I ain't simping for no kids. I got two at
I ain't
home.
sipping for.
I got two.
I ain't sipping for a gold digger.
I
Make the
got
money.
awesome audio quality podcasting. No, it sounds good. I just wanted to sing that. You sound good.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm going on WordPress. Yeah, because that's the thing too. Like I like going from Salt Lake to Lincoln. I don't know if I'm bobtailing. I don't know if I'm taking a load. They didn't fucking tell me. So I'm like, I mean, that'd be cool to fucking bobtail from Salt Lake City all the way to Lincoln, Nebraska. So that's 2 days of
Right.
bobtailing.
Right. Hell yeah, dude. They
What
probably
up,
won't do
Bob
that.
Taylor?
They're probably not that cool to do that though.
Mm. I mean, I am getting paid these miles though, even in this rental car, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Are you? Do you think? Are they gonna? How long is it gonna take you to drive with that rental to your
I'll be there
destination?
today.
Oh, okay. Because I thought for a second like they're gonna hook you up with the hotel, but no.
No, it's like 400 some. It was like 460 miles, I think.
Yeah. Do you feel cool in that car?
Yeah, because I'm able to go 80 miles an hour and pass all these fucking truckers, slow ass
Fucking
truckers,
slow ass
always
truckers,
in the
suckers.
fucking truck drivers, always in the fucking way.
Now you're the one complaining, right? Hey, look, there's a
The
cotton
fuck out
field
of the
here.
way, truck driver. Does
There's a
what?
huge cotton field right here. But I don't see
Correct.
any.
Running around.
I don't see any
You see your
blacks
wife in
around.
there?
No,
You see your wife and
no,
your children around?
I don't see any farming equipment either. Interesting, dude. That would be so funny though to do like a Halloween. I think somebody already did that, like a class. They took a field trip to the cotton fields, and all the black kids were like making memes, like they got me out here, like, and then they made it all racist. Like some people were like, "Oh, that's so racist, that's fucked up. Why would the class do?" It's like, dude, it's just a cotton field, chill. But it's just so funny.
Well, you didn't see that one picture. It was a bunch of white kids. It was like a little league team, and it was a bunch of white kids that were they were like gluing cotton to the black kid's head, and everybody's, oh my god, these little white kids are so racist. Their white kids are so racist. But what it was just there was they showed that one picture. The news did. But if they would have showed the other pictures, they would realize, oh, this is just something that the team does this to everybody that's like a show appreciation kind of thing. Because there was white kids with fucking cotton glued to their head too.
Ah,
Oh my
that's
god, these
funny.
kids are so racist. It's like, but they didn't.
You know, some of the kids were like, "This is so funny. This is so
This
funny,
is
racist."
hilarious.
It finally got to do it to a black kid this time. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it sounds innocent to me. Like all of a sudden, cotton just sounds like racist. Like what?
Cotton picking motherfucker.
Yeah, there's a lot of cotton fields out here, dude. Holy cow. That makes me want to pick
Yeah,
some cotton, dude.
I forgot where I was at, and I was like, damn, there's a lot of cotton fields. Might have been
In
somewhere in
Georgia?
Georgia,
Maybe.
like going through one of those little towns.
Yeah, I'm going through one of these little back hills, back street towns kind of deal.
Back streets, back.
It's a one-way highway, so it's like two lanes, but it's one
Yeah,
way going that way, one way.
maybe
Hitting
you're
all these
picking up
beautiful
cotton.
homes. Maybe,
They don't tell you
but
what
I'm
you're
thinking.
picking up.
Not yet. Actually, I should ask, but maybe he did. I just haven't looked at all the details. It just says the delivery date, the PO number, the pickup numbers, and yeah.
Uh,
But I'm going to fucking New York, dog. What should I do in Albany, dude? Oh, is there any truck stops in Albany?
I
There
don't
has
know.
to be,
Never been
right?
up there.
Damn, there
Fucking
should
go
be.
on
There
your
has.
pilot Pilote app and click on find.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that little trick you showed me. You reserve a spot, and then if I find a spot, I get that refund. Sick,
Yeah, dude.
so
Fucking.
sick.
I learned where was I at when I was doing it? When I first discovered it, I was in Washington. I got a reserved spot at the pilot on exit 99. And I got there. There was a bunch of fucking empty spots. I was like, fuck, I park right here. That's when I walked inside and I go, hey, I have a reserved spot, but I found a free one. Is there any way I could get my money back? And they're like, oh yeah, it's no problem. So that's what I did. I
And
was like,
then
oh, I can
and then
fucking do
you
this all the time.
then you tried it on the pilot app, and then they're like, no.
No, because if you read like the fine print for the pilot on the app, if you
Yeah,
call, if it'll say you can't cancel it.
no refund.
After 12 p.m. Local time, you cannot cancel it.
Right. Yeah, by the time I got there, it was like 5. But as soon as I pulled in, dude, I saw one guy leaving. I'm like, heck yes, man.
Yes, clean.
I'm more than likely hauling wood though, because it's a. I remember the name of it was like a sawmill.
Seesaw mill.
Sawmill. So it's more than likely gonna be wood.
Got wood.
I got wood. I got bros. Ugh. Every area code, bros. Cause we're truckers.
Trucking with Truckandos.
Yeah, man. So, anything else interesting lately happened? Anything fucking, any sleep paralysis you've been getting? Did you get nightmares after he hit you?
No. I mean, I only slept last night.
What?
I slept the last night in my truck, and it was, dude. Fucking yesterday, I was parked in Cheyenne,
Did he still park
and
next to you?
yeah, he just moved his truck a little bit away from mine because, like, even if he did make it in there without hitting me, he still was gonna have to fucking move over because his mirror would have been smacking into my mirror. That's how fucking
Mm,
close. Like after he straightened himself up,
yeah.
that's how fucking close he was.
Was he an owner operator or a company driver?
Company driver,
Uh,
compañado.
how old would you say he was?
I have between 40 and 45 maybe.
Okay, okay.
But he could also have been one of those dudes that look older, but he's actually younger than
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
He could have been
Like
like our pal little Joey. He looks
little
old, but he's actually a
Joey,
lot younger than me.
dude. We
I
have
thought
to
he
get
was
him on
older
the
than me.
pod.
Motherfucker is way younger than me.
Way younger. How old is he again? Like 30? No, he's like 32, bro. He's not even way younger than you, bro.
He's way younger than me.
Because apparently he got a CDL when he was 26.
Yeah, and I was already 30. I thought he
Not
was
way.
fucking. I thought he was 38, 40, something like that.
What? You thought he was 40?
I'm like,
You're tripping, dude.
no, I thought he was between 35 and 40.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, some people do look older. Like, I have a buddy named Coplin, Goblin Coplin. I call him Goblin because it's funny. Sounds like he's Goblin big. Anyways,
What a
um,
little gobbler.
yeah. So I call him Goblin Coplin. This dude looks older than me, dude. He looks way old. He looks as like when I met him, I was like, oh, this guy's in his 30s. Like he just looks. He's like a little heavier, but he's pretty cool. He's like I just met him at training systems, and this guy he dressed like a cowboy, like a trucker cowboy kind of guy, and he just talks like he had this like kind of cocky persona. So I'm like, this guy's like older, and then I met him. We started talking, and he's just like, and we started talking. Hey, this dude has his like same birthday as me, except like not quite. It's like the day before me, so I'm technically a day older than him. He looks so much older than me. And I didn't believe it. I'm like, when's your birthday? Like, I don't know. We started talking about birthdays. He was like, January 24th. I'm like, what? And I go, dude, mine's the 25th. He's just like, no, he didn't believe me. And I'm like, yeah. And then
So his
we
is
were born the
24th, yours is
same year.
25th. So he's
I'm older.
a day older than you.
Oh, no. Maybe he's the day after me. I don't know. Somehow I'm old. I'm a day older than him. So he's the day after me. Dude looks older. He acts older. Like, well, I shouldn't say he acts older, but he's some like the persona. Like me, I'm just like a goofy ass
Fucks like
like
he's
21 year old.
older.
Fucking makes love like he's an older, wiser guy. Um, but I remember like going out with him. I remember going out in Washington with him, and this dude, I'm gonna spill some beans. He had like body odor pretty bad, and then I fucking told him, "Hey man, we need to go to the store real quick and get you some deodorant, bro. I want to get you laid too, bro." He's like, "All right," but he's he like his body odor was just horrible, and I ended up hooking him up, and then like he ended up making out with like two chicks that night. I only made out with one, but I think she was cuter than the other two. It was St. Patrick's Day. Brando was there, and
R.I.P.
then another R.I.P.
R.I.P.
And
Brando.
then we went out another night. Like we just were linked up. We're like, hey, dude, you're in Spokane? He's like, yeah. I was like, fuck it, let's go out, dude. He's like, all right. Went out, chilling. Girl fight starts breaking out in front of the club when the bars were shutting down. So we're walking away, and then they're like, I'm like, oh shit. So I'm recording this, and I'm like, damn, dude. And then like girl fight, and I'm like breaking it up at the same time. And then some drunk Asian looking guy comes up to me. And by the way, I'm drunk too. I'm just not all fucked up like
Why
that.
do you break up the fight?
I felt bad, you know. I don't like.
It's like the fucking episode of How I Met Your Mother. No,
Yeah.
Dad.
No. Don't break up a chick fight. He punches the wall.
Never break up a girl fight.
They're like blaming each other for the damage around the fucking apartment.
Yeah.
And he's like, this one's between Lily and Robin, and you think it's gonna be the hockey puck thing? Oh, that show's so fucking funny, dude. I love that show. Remember I showed you that show? Awesome show. Um,
Why would you break up a fight though between two girls? Just let them fight.
I don't know. I felt bad.
You felt
One of
bad.
the
You
girls,
just fucking sound like a fag.
dude. I felt bad. I broke up. They were like,
You sound like shit.
I know. Uh,
Oh shit! Look at. We got a truck. Damn, son.
We got trucks. We got trucks in different area codes. Area codes. Trucks. Trucks.
Trucks.
Everybody. Hey, I'm black. Technically, I have black family members now, so what does that make me?
A race trader.
Oh shit. That was funny. Damn, son. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was breaking up, and then he became Barney, dude. Like mid Asian drunk him became Barney, and he was like, "Don't break up a chick fight." Apparently, I don't know, but he kept pushing me. Homie kept pushing me. He pushed me like one time, like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
He's
He goes, "What are
Asian,
you
so he
doing?"
might know
He like
karate.
pushes me again. I'm like, "I know, right?" And he pushes me again, and I'm like, "Bro, if you push me again, I'm gonna fuck you up."
Push
And
me again, I'm gonna suck
he
your dick.
pushes me again. So he started pushing me again. I started sucking.
Completely lost you now. Awesome audio quality. Podcasteando.
I got a phone call. My bad. Anyways,
Mm.
so he started pushing me, and so so he pushed me the third time after I told him already, if you push me, I'm gonna fuck you up. And then he pushes me again.
I'm still on
So
the
what I
Asian guy's
do,
side because you never break up a chick fight.
yeah, you guys got some good points, but I felt bad. I feel bad. I feel like women shouldn't be fighting. Um, so I grabbed him.
With
As
what
soon as
hand?
he both hands, dude. Oh no, with my little hand actually. Now that I think about it, because I had my phone, I was recording with my other phone, my left hand. So I grabbed him with my little hand, and I think I grabbed just both hands. I think with my other phone, with my hand, even though I had my phone in it, I grab him by the sweater as he goes to push me. So he's coming into me, right? Pause. That sounded gay. Um, he's coming
He's
towards
coming in,
me,
you.
and I grab him and I swing his body and slam him to the freaking sidewalk on the concrete. His back hits the back of the his back of the head hits the sidewalk, and I get on top of him, about to start going to Pound Town. Right? This is really
Start
this
fucking his
this sounds
mouth.
really gay. I was about to fucking start hitting him, and he's just like as I'm like cocking like my fist back. This is something really gay. It's not a gay story. But as I'm like
They
about
start
to
going,
like
stop
cock,
Asian hate.
then someone yelled, "Stop Asian hate!" And I said, "You're right," and then that saved his life. But like I was about to hit him, I look at the eyes. I thought he was still awake. His eyes are like looking up at the sky, so he's out cold. And I'm like, I'm like, damn. If I was like a ruthless ass guy, like if I was like, I don't know, like just didn't give a
Me?
shit. Yeah, if I was just ruthless, I would just, oh, dude, easy right there, just knocked him out, dude. But I'm not. I'm not like that kind of guy. I'm just like, oh, okay, he's done. He's had enough. And his buddy finally goes, "Hey, bro, my bad. He's just drunk." And he's just standing there, he's like not even willing to jump in. But then, because he also sees, then all of a sudden, my buddy Copland, because I don't even know where he was at this point, comes up. And he's just like, dude, where'd you go? And I'm like, dude, I just knocked this guy out. He's like, oh shit, because he was watching the fight too, but he's like, he didn't see none of that. And I'm like, damn, dude. But I'm like,
Yeah,
I
who's
get off of
concentrating
him.
on two dudes fighting? Concentrating on the
Like,
bitches fighting.
so then I get kind of scared, and I'm like, hey, are you okay? Are you awake? Like, I start slapping him around.
Start kissing
He
them, making
wakes
out with
up.
them.
Yeah, I start giving him to mouth. But I'm just like, he's just like, oh yeah, he gets up and then he's still mad. He's mad at me still, dude. He gets up, he like wakes up, like he was out for like a minute.
Hey,
Dude.
Ching
I
Chong,
was
wake up!
scared, dude. He was out for a minute, bro. I was just like, oh my gosh, dude. Like I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, did I kill this guy? I legit got scared, bro. I was like, oh shit. So I was like trying to wake him up, and he finally starts waking up, and I'm like, hey, bro, like my bad, but you were pushing me. And he looks at me, he goes, get the fuck out of here, man. What are you doing here? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, I'm
Oh, you
just
want
trying
to
to
make
make
out?
sure you're all right.
Want
Dude, he
to
was like,
wrestle?
dude, he started talking shit to me, and I'm like, buddy, I am not, the issue here. Like, I'm just trying to make sure you're all right. That's all I was like. I was not trying to be like, but I was like, all right. He wouldn't fucking. He was just like, what the fuck are you doing here, bro? Get the fuck out of here, then. Get the fuck. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck this guy up even more if I don't leave. So I left.
Should ask him if you wanted to make out.
Probably. And then it was funny because we went out the next night, and then Copland, he saw like everything afterwards after I got off of him. It sounds really gay. It's not a gay story. After I got up, after I got up, he's like seeing everything after that. He saw the guy I knocked out. The next night we went out again, just chilling, like in the middle, like yeah. And then we ended up running into that same guy, but he had bitches with him, like walking with him, and we're like, what the fuck? And he dressed nicer, but it really, Copland's like, hey, what's up, bud? And he just looks at him like, oh shit, and then he just like pretends like he didn't even like acknowledge us. But I was like, what the hell, dude? Like, this guy just still had the balls to come out, but hey, good for him. If I got knocked out, I'd be like, I'm not going out for a while, dude. Just saying. Take a couple days off.
Dude, so have you bought a Powerball ticket?
I bought one yesterday. I mean, 2 days ago for the. Unfortunately, I'm not a millionaire. Have you bought one?
No.
I think I might buy another today, but I'm not too sure. I feel like it's a waste of money. I feel like I'm never gonna win. I'm like, my limit's like $10. I spent like $10. Might spend another $10 today. Fuck it.
Lucky.
Why not? Why not? Right?
Why not?
Why's not? Why's not? Why's not? Anyways, yeah, dude. So basically, that's just.
Yeah, but I just if I ever won, and you never ever hear from me ever again, you know why?
If I never hear from you again, dude, I'm
If
gonna
I say,
assume
hey,
you
I
died
bought-
of a heart attack.
If I was like, oh yeah, I bought a couple Powerball tickets, and you never hear from me again after the day of the drawing,
I'm gonna think
just know
you're
I've
dead.
disappeared.
I'm gonna think you're dead way before I think you won a lottery, dude.
I'll roll up. I'll
If
show up
you
to your house
disappear.
and I'll show up to your house in a brand new fucking badass truck.
And then you're gonna fucking hook it up.
I'll be like, hey, dude, look what I bought for myself and only for me.
You're a piece of shit.
How's that
I
a
know
piece of
for-
shit?
Guys, you're not even gonna share nothing with the homies.
I'd be like,
It ain't no fun
would,
until the homies get some.
I'd fucking take care of my family first, and then I'd be like,
And then your best friend.
hey, Jesus, yeah, let's go to Vegas. And you're like, no, I don't want to go to Vegas. And I'm like, well, fuck you then, nigga.
Who says I wouldn't go to Vegas?
Go have some fun in Vegas. Las Vegas. Just me, just two bros.
Just two bros. That's all we need.
Nobody else.
About one weekend, we never talk about again.
Well, because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
You know, like having power and money would be so fucking scary, dude. Like I was watching this thing about I don't know if it was like Saddam Hussein or something, or the son of Saddam Hussein's, when they were reigning power, like they were all like powerful in the Arabs. One of the dudes' son was so ruthless, worse than Saddam. He was so ruthless and powerful in his country, dude, This dude had a body double. His body double ended up escaping, but this dude wrote like a book and they made it into a movie. But there was like so the movie was like sensationalized, but that dude was ruthless anyways. And like he went over to a wedding one day. They were like somewhere like at a venue or like a and they were at a wedding. And he goes, hey, congratulations. He goes over and he says congratulations to the husband, the newlywed. And he ended up just pretty much taking his wife. Fucked her, I think, right in front of the husband. And the husband couldn't do shit, dude. And the wife was just crying, like pretty much like, and she couldn't say no. She was just like, fuck, dude. And this dude was just fucking pounding, bro. Like this newlywed. I'm like, dude, like I get it. You can't retaliate to this guy because then your whole family's dead. You're dead. But dude, like, could you imagine the disrespect? Could you like, that's just wild, bro. Like,
He was a real ass dude. He had a bad attitude.
dude,
Something, something, something. He's a real ass
like,
dude.
what would you do? What would you do in that situation, bro? Newlywed, homie goes, I like your girl. Congratulations.
I mean,
Like,
you'd be
if
like,
you do something,
when's my turn?
yeah, they would stone you to death for the homophobic.
Death by snoo snoo.
That's punta. So, yeah, man, like, what could you do, really, to be honest?
Jack off.
What's that?
Jack off.
Just go home and jack off?
No, watch them and jack off.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna let you go, Dougie. I'm gonna take a piss. Let's end it.
That's a hell of a way to
Let's
end it.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
You sound like shit now.
You look like shit.
Sometimes I had too many beers, which I gladly do, and which I fully embrace. Automatic.
Automatic.
Still is. I liked beer.
You're driving on
Still
trucks,
is.
and they. Truckers, we're done. When are we ever gonna find a different song to fucking end it?
Trucks.
We are done. I'm not trucking, but I am driving my little car. We are done. I'm not trucking.
Ending it.
We are done right now.